It is a crucial week in crypto, critical week here. It is August 22nd. It's Tuesday. It's 8:50 a.m. BRICS kicked off this morning, the conference. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $26,090 and the dollar's at 103.41. XRP is at 52 cents flat and XLM is around 0.122 at the moment. We're seeing some interesting things playing out right now at the moment as well. Bond yields, I think it made a new high. Higher point than October 2022. We're seeing some things playing out coinciding with the BRICS conference. Then we have Jackson Hole this week. So it's a critical week as far as macro events, and the technicals are lining up with it as well too. So for bond yields right now, we're going to dive straight into it. We're going to cover bond yields, dollar, total crypto market cap, altcoin market cap. We'll go into the altcoin season pulse chart, Bitcoin dominance, others dominance, Bitcoin, XRP, XLM, and HBAR. Those are my top three: XRP, XLM, HBAR. And if those are your top three too, leave a comment, let me know that. But let's dive into it, because the bond yields on the 1-day chart at the moment, we got the TSI up at levels that we've seen previous cool-offs at. Like back here, we hit that level, we cooled off. This was an overshoot of that level and we went pretty parabolic. As soon as we went below that level, we saw us have our downtrend in the bond yields. Actually, for like a whole year now, we even got rejected at that level right up here, came back down, went down. And right now we're poking our head above that level at the moment. But if we go to the 12-hour chart, if we can see this stock RSI, the momentum come down here, and this TSI curl over as well, that's going to spill into the 1-day. And then that would probably give us enough momentum to break this trend line coming down, which would spell a cool off for the bond yields, likely for, a couple weeks, potentially even a couple months, just upon a break of this trend line here. And the cool off of the 12-hour TSI spilling into the 1-day TSI and the momentum coming back down. If we go to the dollar on the left side, Bitcoin's on the right side. And if we look at the dollar right now, we go to the 1-day chart. We came back down, tested that 200 moving average, the EMA and that simple moving average. So the exponential and the simple as support, and right now we're starting to bounce up. We've done that in the past on, back in March of this year, back in June of this year, and the dollar's doing it again right now. And it's no surprise that each time this happened in the dollar, we've seen Bitcoin. Now, if I go to the 1-day chart with Bitcoin and zoom out, that's every single time Bitcoin had kind of like a capitulatory event. So if now I circle this, so that was March 2023. This was June of 2023. And now we're here in August 2023. And this is where we're at the moment. So right now, what I want to see is the dollar get rejected in this vicinity, because we have the 786 from this high down to the low down here at 103.586, finding rejection points at it. And I think if I take this high down to the low, we saw, or at least very close to the 786 being our rejection point back in June. If I were to grab it, yeah, we got pretty close to, it was basically the 702 where we found our rejections, all these wicks up here. So I want to see our rejection point come in around 103.60. I want to see us get rejected there. If we do break above there, then we could go up to 104, 105, and potentially even up to 108. And at that point, I would say that this is where we would see kind of a capitulatory event in the crypto space. We come up like this, and then we ultimately roll over like that, if that were to pan out. But if we go to the Bitcoin chart, we have a 1-day prepare to buy soon. We have a couple of them. We're the most oversold we have been in the TSI since COVID and since, let me put a horizontal line over there. TSI hasn't been this low since COVID. It tapped it, and then the bear market bottom in 2019, and then there was times where it got really close. But yeah, so we're very oversold at the moment. We have the 1-day prepare to buy soon. We go to the 2-day chart. We have a 2-day prepare to buy soon, a signal that we haven't seen since back here in November after the FTX crash. We don't have a 3-day, but we have a 2-day, 1-day, 12-hour, 11-hour probably, And we got the buy now on the 11-hour chart. I think that just came in. Came in 2 hours ago. And then we have the 9-hour buy now that's flashing as we speak, but we have to wait for 5 hours for confirmation of that. But really what I'd like to see, this is a good sign, but I'd like to see the TSI cross up and kind of go vertical. And then I'd like to see the blue come down through this 50 line and the pink to cross up through the 20 line so they can converge and the pink can start to take over the blue, just like how the blue took over the pink right here. And you had basically about like 24 hours of seeing that to know that, oh, we're flipping bearish. Plus with the TSI crossing below the 0 line, stock RSI crossing down, all those things that we talk about. So Bitcoin, that's what I'm looking to see here. And then for the dollar, if I go to the 12-hour chart, we can see that we do have the stock RSI cooled off, but the pink is coming up here. The stock RSI is crossing up at the moment, but we have 10 hours for this candle to close, and it's the BRICS summit today. The TSI here is crossing down, but at the moment, it's starting to cross back up. And then this MACD is like flirting between going dark red and then a light red as well too. So it's trying to, this day is going to be crucial as far as the direction for the dollar throughout the rest of the week here, which will spell out until the rest of the month, which will spell out into the rest of the year. That's why it's such a critical week. So if we look at the 4-hour chart, we're so close to crossing below that 0 line in the TSI, but we hard stopped. Since we did this, maybe we do something like that, but we really want to see this week on the 4-hour chart, the TSI get below the 0 line. And because that every single time that's happened, I've shown you this pattern the past times, March and then June, we do like this head and shoulders. As soon as we get below the 0 line in the TSI on the 4-hour chart, that's when the dollar downtrend accelerates and it's set in stone. So that's what I'm watching as far as the dollar and the bond yields. And then for the stock market, we rallied up today. We're forming a new kind of micro trend line here. If we take this like that, so we could come down, test that around like 14,900, could even go as low as 14,850. That's where I'd want to see us hold as support. We are a little overextended in the moment. Oh, this is a 30-minute chart. Let me go to a 12-hour chart. We are just getting the cross up here on the TSI stock RSI. Pink is coming up through to have that convergence. That's what we like to see, but we have 8 hours left until this candle closes. And then if we put on the Stargate signals, we had 12-hour prepare to buy soons, and we had the buy now come in 12 hours ago. If we go to the daily chart, we might have we have daily prepare to buy soons. We have the stock RSI crossing up. Want to see it get through that 50 line. Want to see that convergence for the pink and the blue. And we want to see that TSI cross up, get above the 0 line, and then us break this trend line coming down like that, where we're actually at right now at this moment. Now, if we go back to a shorter time frame, you can see, that trend line like this. We actually did break above it. We're actually broken above it right now, and I could do even trend line like that. So if we break this, we'll come down to this, but we really want to maintain this trend line coming up and then have a break back above the 786 from this high down to this low, which would be about 15,125 stock market. If we look at the total crypto market cap, we're at 1.031 trillion at the moment. If we go to the 12-hour chart, we have prepare to buy soons. We don't have the vertical blue buy now yet. If we go to the 1-day chart, we have the 1-day prepare to buy soons, no vertical blue buy now yet. And for the past year now, it's basically called these bottoms here throughout this whole uptrend. So I'm really looking for that vertical blue buy now to come in. And if we go to the 2-day chart, we do have a 2-day prepare to buy soon. We had that back here in June. When the buy now came in, it was a little too late. That's why I'm looking for the 1-day buy now, because it hit it as the downtrend was getting broken like this. So downtrend broken, vertical blue came in, we went up. So that's what I'm looking for in this case. I'm not waiting for the 2-day buy now in this event, but we do have a 3-day prepare to buy soon as well too. This is massive. So we have a 3-day, 2-day, 1-day, 12-hour, 11-hour buy now already came in, 9-hour prepare to buy soon, and the buy now came in. So that swing trade checklist that we use, it's falling into a T. If you were to check those off, it would say, take the trade. So then if we take the altcoin market cap, we go to the daily chart. Let's go to the 2-day. Nope. 3-day coming in. So we had it back here in June, came back down, retested, broke down from this micro 786, came to the 1618, but initially came to the 2618, broke down, and then had a nice bounce up, had the daily body, 3-day candle close above the 786 from this macro move from this low to this high, came down to the 786, had the 3-day candle close above. This candle, 3-day candle closes in 11 hours here. So we want to see that close back above 326 billion so we can get back above that 786. If we have a candle body close below the 1618, I'd expect us to come down to around 306 billion for the total altcoin market cap. If we go to Bitcoin dominance and go to the 12-hour chart, we do have prepare to buy soons. The key levels of resistance I want to see Bitcoin dominance get rejected by 49.5% and then 50% if we do come up to there. And then ultimately I want to see us break 49% and then 48.5, then 48%. If we break below 48%, then I think that it's a done deal. Altcoin season is here. If we look at the others dominance, we do have 1-day prepare to sell soons on the 1-day chart. I want to see us, if we pull back down, hold 10.72%, hold the 2-day 200 moving averages, because ever since last year, when we really went into this bear market in May 2022, we've seen rejection points, rejection. Right now we're above. So I'd want to see us, if we pull down, hold that and then continue up to reach these levels and then maybe come back down, test it again, then really rally up. But that's what I'm looking for there. If we do get rejected, we come back down, I expect us to come down to 10% and lose 1% for the others dominance to retest. And let me hide this, to retest this level of rejection, breakout, come back down, hold a support, and then we can go. If we look at Bitcoin, so now it's at $26,033. If we look at the 4-hour chart, we do have trend line coming up like this, trend line coming down like this, and we're at a moment where we're going to see a move happen today. So if we do see Bitcoin break down, my plan of action is not to sell spot holdings, but to short Curve and Binance Coin. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm going to be looking to short Binance Coin and Curve. And there's one more. I don't think it's Rune. There could have been another one. In the Discord, I'll let you guys know if I remember that one. But Binance Coin and Curve is what I'd be looking to short upon a breakdown of 26,000 or 25,800 for Bitcoin with even just a 1-hour candle body close below with momentum curling back over 100%. If we have a nice strong bounce out of Bitcoin, then I'm looking to do longs on XRP, XLM, HBAR, 100% there. So that's what I'm looking to play. Then if we look at XRP on the left side, it's at 5180 now. And if we go to the 4-hour chart, you can see that we're coiling up with the void lines. If we come down, I want to see us hold 50 cents flat, of course, but really 49 cents is the line in the sand. And then we have this trend line coming down like this, which I'd want to see us break above and ultimately us get above 52.5 cents. We do have on the 4-hour chart the TSI coming up here and kind of flatlining. We want to see this have continuation like that, and then dark green to come in here. If we cross over, it's like we're going to come back down, and then we can do it. But if we do cross over and come back down, we got to make sure we hold 49 cents. And then we want to see the pink and the blue cross, the pink cross above the blue. That's for XRP. And then if we can do that, I would expect us to come back up to like around 54.5 cents, 55 cents. If we can break above there, I'm expecting around 58 to 60 cents for the short term. And then XLM, if we go to the 4-hour chart, really where XLM is, I want to see a hold here because when we broke this point, that's when we had our flash kind of crash here. If I put a horizontal line there, you'll see that. So we're at the same point that when we broke it, we had that flash crash, we came up, held the support, and we're at it again. If we do break that point, then I'd want to see the next level of around like 12 cents to 0.115 cents hold. If we break that, then it's likely we'd come down to 10 cents and I'd be looking to buy at that level. And then ultimately we want to see us break above this resistance here like that, which would be us getting above 13 cents. If we can hold that support with a daily body close above it, I'd expect us to get above to 16 cents rather quickly. HBAR, if we go to the 6-hour chart, I want to see us hold 6 cents. If we break that, I'm seeing 5.5 cents, which would bring us down to the 6-hour 200 moving averages here, which in this whole uptrend we've been holding as support. So I'd want to see those levels hold. If they don't, then we come down to 5 cents, maybe even 4.5 cents, 0.046 cents. So definitely on the radar, watching HBAR performed well, but sometimes things got to pull back down to regain again. And we do have a breakout. If I go to the 3-day chart, and then I had these, we do have a breakout at actually we came down from this low to this high, held the 786, I believe. So if we do come down 6 cents is that key level, then 55.5 cents. If we break that, we could come down to like 0.046, which is the 1618 breakdown extension with this low to this high with the 786 matching up. 786 matching up, which is a fairly decent move. That's about 25% down. So definitely watching that real closely. So that's HBAR, XLM, XRP. It's really going to be based off those market drivers. We need to see the bond yields cool off, the dollar cool off, stock market continue up, Bitcoin hold steady and not break 26K and start to go up and really break above 26,300. If we can do that, have like an hour candle body close above, then I think we'll have a rather quick relief rally, which will pull everything up. So those are the things that I'm watching. We got to watch those key market drivers, and we got to look to the news today, the narratives and what's being said at the BRICS summit, and Jackson Hole and everything else that's happening this week, because that's going to have a lot of influence on the charts. So definitely keep an eye out. It's not the week to sleep, that's for sure. Critical week. And like I said before, if we see the market start to roll over, I'm shorting Curve and Binance Coin. If we see the market start to have a nice relief rally, I'm longing XRP, HBAR, and XLM. So that's it, guys. That's it for this video. Join the Discord. Link is in the bio, and I'll see you in the next video.